and gentlemen, we're back to GCS 2017 Summer Edition. Right next to me sits Chadwin. People might not know him, but he's such an amazing helper for many months now already. And it was his big dream to be on stream with us, and now you are. Welcome.
Okay, so is it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, this is Chadwin, and today is such a big honor to have like Remo. It was like a dream came true, which have been like last so many years, and I have to give special thanks to Remo, because this guy was like sacrificed, few games of like casting with. Yeah, perfect. So I hope that this can be recorded. And, and one word was like, "Mom, I'm on TV now."
You have to put the microphone a little further away.
Far away?
Yeah, to that side.
To that side. Okay. Yeah.
So it's TH versus Romantic. Who's your favorite here?
To be honest, my favorite is Romantic. It has some reasons, for Romantic it's like this. Romantic is like really strong in the human mirror, and we know Yumiko is also strong, but the fact is like for the past few tournament they face, Romantic dominate. So that's the reason and also one thing is like, I don't know if the audience knows something was like, for TH, he can only use human. Because he didn't choose like Night Elf.
Okay.
Yeah, for the race to the organization, so it is like human directly.
Okay. I didn't know that. We were wondering if he is allowed to play Night Elf, but it's going to be human mirror then. And the fans in Europe, they agree with you. They say Romantic is going to win. I hyped him a bit as well. I think Romantic has been played very strong this tournament so far.
But I think so far, of course not as strong as Invi. Invi was dominate. Yeah. But sometimes it was like when the last man standing, it was like after such a hard fight, but you were still able to make it to the top A. Yes.
We talked a lot with Romantic, and he said, all the time I make it into the round of 8, the playoffs, but then I lose all the time. But this time it's different. I feel different. I'm way better prepared, so I want to make it to top 3. You think it's possible for Romantic?
I think if Romantic can make it through the TH, it is possible. Okay. It is possible, and it is double elimination, which means he got 2 chance. So for Romantic was like he also was like, I think he also do some big preparation, as you can check the hairstyle. Yeah, the hairstyle. Yeah.
All right, we will see. It's not that long until we see the game. We don't have the invite yet. We had a little food break here. You just arrived, right?
Yeah, I just arrived, and to be honest, I was like a little bit late, because it was like I'm orc, my race is orc. Okay. So I know the weakest link of was like when you use when you are in the plane, you have to always take care of the bad rider.
Yes, of course. Chinese mutant bat riders. You always have to be afraid of them. So your player of the tournament so far is Infi, or who do you think is the best so far?
The best so far, before yesterday, I was like, with, I think my idea is the same like Ugri, WFEZ. But WFEZ was like, it was like, too hard when to face the human, especially the 3 heroes. Super strong. It's just too hard to beat them. So since WFC is eliminated, so now I actually, my favorite is like Romantic.
Okay. What about Foggy?
Oh, Foggy, sorry. Oh, Foggy, I am sorry. Yes. So on Chinese side is Romantic, but on the Europe. And actually now, I have never changed my mind so fast in 1 second. My favorite of all time right now is Harry Potter. Foggy.
All right. Okay, we get the invite. Games are about to start.
Okay.
So it's not much longer, guys. The last winner bracket quarterfinal is coming up. And this is what happened so far today. Infi defeated Fly 2-0, looking really, really strong. And he eliminated now 2 former GCS champions. 1-0, 2-0 in the group stage, and now against Fly 2-0 as well. Foggy made it against Shishi in a very good performance on map 1 and 3. They will face tomorrow in the first game of the day. Life had a very great first map on Amazonia, but on Twisted he couldn't stand a chance, and Rudin said it was very stupid by Life to pick Twisted Meadows, and it is very favored for Undead. So that was definitely a problem. In the lower bracket, the first round will be played today as well. We have Fly versus Shishi and Life versus the loser of this one. I'm really... Do you know Human Mirror a lot? Because I've not too many ideas about Human Mirror.
Actually, for Human Mirror, you know, you have like basically two strategy or 2 direction. One direction was like, you know, you make the slow tag for tag 2, because you build with like 2 or 3 Arcane Towers.
Yeah.
Arcane Towers at home for the protection of your home. But this will make your tag 2 is like very, very, very slow. And but it can make you was like, you know, you can do pretty advanced, and also with a fast creeping to level 3. And the second one was like, you know, the fast tag. But this one could face a lot of risks, because if your opponent was check out was like, oh, you do the fast tag, and then we go all the way to your home and kill some pizzas, and your home was like, you know, was like living in the hell. Yeah,
they drop the water elementals into the base, and if there's no Arcane Tower. It's gonna be good. I really hope for Knights and Mortar teams versus Breakers and Casters. That's always the best to see. I think it's more interesting than just the Spellbreakers against each other.
Yes, definitely. Which, you know, reminds me of like, you know, Yumiko. Yes. I think remember was like AWL when Yumiko was like versus Infi in the final. Yeah. Oh, and it was like, you know, because most of people say Human Mirror is so boring. Yeah. The breakers killing each other, yes. 1 minute, 2 minutes. At the end of the day, was like, oh, you're still 80 per foot, and I'm still 80 foot. So it was like, nothing die or something like that. But for Yumiko was like, you know, for Yumiko in the Infi, for this kind of high level Human Mirror is always, you know, full of, you know, surprise and amazing microcontrol. So which is like, I am looking forward for the TH versus Romantic.
Okay, me too. Can't wait. But the Chinese stream is still in commercials, so if you have some questions, guys, let me know. By the way, I know you're a big fan of Yumiko and a friend of his. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I was like, but it's really funny for me, because at the beginning I hate Yumiko.
Really?
I hate this guy so much because.
How can you hate Yumiko?
Yeah, so it was nice. Like, you know, for Chinese people, one thing is like their hair color. You know, for Chinese, when they're young, like 17 and 18, right? What we call was like, you know, bad youngster or naughty youngster. They will make their hair was like yellow, yellow. And for the normal people, like including me, we say, this is like, you know, bad guy, not a good guy.
Because of the hair color?
Yeah, because hair color. And also one thing was like, Yumiko's so weak. You know, remember the old day was like back to WC3L.
Yeah.
Yumiko,
he was really bad there.
So, you knew that, right?
Yes.
You knew that. So Yumiko was in the mouse spot, right?
Yeah.
And I think there was like 2 times or 3 times 4 kings versus mouse spot. Yes. And you know what they do? They always put Yumiko against Scrubby. And I was like, you know, it was like the most boring replays I ever seen. It was like not a bit of chance you have. You look. The game was like from the first second to the last second was like, you know, it's sleep got defeated. It's sleep got defeated. Yes. It was like that, you know, like that normal. It's almost like routine. Yeah,
back then Yumiko was really, really weak.
Really, really bad, and really weak, and also was like the hair color was like, oh, you're so weak, and also so bad or something like that. But all of this suddenly changed in the ECL in Beijing, because at the time he also do some commentary.
Okay.
And at the time was a really really hard time for Warcraft 3.
No tournaments.
No tournament, and the StarCraft 2, you know,
Yes.
comes out, and everybody say it was like, I think even Guabi, I did remember Guabi. One day faces was like a guy was like a fight, the Ukraine fight, the UD, or I forgot what
Bly?
yeah, Bly, not five, FLY.
Okay.
It's a UD, Ukraine.
Okay.
But it's one European player, and the European player asked Grabby, was like, talk to Grabby in the game, is that after this tournament I will go to StarCraft 2.
Oh.
And the Grabby type was like, why do you not stick to Warcraft 3? Why you have to leave? He said was like, this is like, you know, something you cannot change, that you have to follow if you want to earn a living, play more matches, something like that. And ironically, after a few months, even Grabby, such a top guys like this, still cannot was like, you know, fight against this you know, this trend of StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
And also Blizzard do crazy publication and advertisement, even on the airplane, StarCraft 2.
Really?
Yeah. I do remember in Korea there was
in
like,
Korea, yeah.
and also Korea,
thought
yeah,
it
the
in
StarCraft
China
2, they're making that. So it was like, but Yumiko was like, you know, during the commentary, he said Warcraft 3 is still, it's a classic game, it's growing, everything is changing. For you, those people who keep saying Warcraft 3 is dead, have you ever think about one thing that you can do for Warcraft 3? I mean, even just stop blaming Warcraft 3, just stop talking about the best thing of it. Why don't you do something to make it positive? Which reminds me of one thing, was like, don't ask what Warcraft 3 can give you. Ask what you can do for Warcraft 3.
Very wise man. Just as we did,
Yes, exactly. There's a reason I came all the way, you know, from 10 hours something to here to meet my idol. So back to Warcraft, it was like, yep. And also Yugri out there, which was like my very good partner for our hard work to connect Europe and China and all the world of Warcraft 3 to make it was like.
And it works really good, I think.
Yeah. Make it a better place. Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, this guy is just so awesome. So the Chinese stream is back. That means it's just a few seconds until the game starts. Do you like the Chinese caster girl?
Yeah, she's like pretty.
Okay.
But I think in the foreigners' eyes, I don't know if they can recognize this girl is beautiful or not. Because for foreigner, you know, the Chinese people, like, you know, their eyes are not that big, their nose are not that big or that tall. So they maybe check each of the Chinese girls, like, they look the same to me. But to be honest, yeah, definitely, I love the foreign girls. They was like pretty good, and yeah, you know, the blonde hair, the eyes beautiful, like you guys. Oh, you know how the Chinese people, they envy that you guys got such a, you know, the good character or appearance like that.
Yeah, I think. There is.
Yes,
romantic.
Yes. I can translate a little bit. It's like my 7 years of Warcraft 3, and one thing. The first time I touched Warcraft 3 is like very early. Was like in the primary school. I got a very rich relative. He bought some computers, which was good enough to play Warcraft 3. And what's your motivation for these years?
Damn, you can talk fast.
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, I try to raise myself. I try to earn a living. I try to, you know, stand on my feet, not depends on my family. What's your goal in your career? My goal so far, right now, is to be the champion.
All right.
Okay.
Big words from Romantic. He wants to be the champion. His group stage was fairly good, defeating Remind first, then losing to Foggy 2-0. But he defeated Focus 2-0 as well, just like last time. But now it's not Night Elves, it's not Orc. He's up against his human brother TH, and I think we will see the interview with him as well in a bit. What do you think of his new hairstyle? Is it good or bad?
The hairstyle was like pretty good, and because previously, for those people who you never see Romantics' previous hairstyle, even though this hairstyle is not perfect, but it is slightly better than the previous one.
It's okay.
But to be honest, this kind of t-shirt was like, you know, it's not as good as Back to Warcraft t-shirt.
I was just about to say, next time we just give all of the players the Back to Warcraft t-shirts. Looks way better. But for Rudin, it was a bad luck charm, so he had the t-shirt on. Oh, you have to translate again.
Yeah, so here's a TH interview. It was like, yep, and 14 or 15 years of this game when I touch it. So it's been a long time. And then what makes you contact Warcraft 3? From my, you know, primary school friends, they play it. I say, oh, this game is pretty interesting. And then, yeah, how it starts. I enjoy the life of being a Warcraft 3 player. And I got that kind of dream was like to be the, champion. What's your goal for your career? I want to be the oldest pro gamer and fight to 40 years old.
Okay. That will take him some time. His biggest win, of course, WCG 2013 against Moon in the finals. His group stage 2-0 against Rudin, as we all expected, and 2-1 against WFZ in maybe the best series we have seen so far. In the qualifier, he defeated Remind 3-0 in the finals, but also no human mirror yet. So one last look onto the players, and then the game starts. So you say Romantic's gonna win. I think TH is gonna win.
TH is gonna win, right? Okay, so the beer is on the line.
All right. I wanted to propose the same thing. Oh, wait a second. You have to do it a little further away. That like this, I think, should be good.
Yeah, perfect.
He wears the same T-shirt as yesterday. Not wearing the Warcraft shirt there.
Yeah, they changed your T-shirt. Yeah.
Okay,
right.
Last Refuge's Band and Amazonia. So Turtle Rock is the first. Oh, close position would be interesting.
Yeah, close position because the more content, more conflict, you can see pretty earlier.
Okay, chat still says Romantic is gonna win, but TH on paper should be the big favorite. So we see the players one more time in the tail of the tape as we set up the game. Okay, Romantic in blue and TH in red. There we go. Still loading. To swap it. TH first. Okay.
So it is a far corner position. And actually, for this direction will be like, if they will choose the fast tag or was like the slow tag by building 2 or 3 arcane tower at home for the protection.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a long game since they start so far away from each other. It's going to be a lot of time for both players to creep. Romantic is blue.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, Romantic in blue in the upper left. Romantic, not too many accomplishments yet. His best position was the WCA qualifier, number 2 last year, where he lost the final against Infi, but still Human Mirror is his best matchup, and he felt very comfortable talking to us 2 days ago. So what does Romantic do differently than TH and Infi?
So far, basically, what we can see was like, they both build arcane tower. So far at the beginning, they doing the pretty, the same. But it seems like you check right here, it's building the 3 farm. So I think they was like, got the same strategy at the very beginning.
You can control your own camera if you want. So maybe it's a little easier for you. The comfort, right?
Yeah.
So creeping, of course, very important. The items very important.
Forces are under attack.
And we'll see. Clause of attack in the early game, such a big difference because it's a 25% damage boost on the Archmage. TH going for Militia Creep on the Nulls. Gets a Ring of Protection, not that great. Romantic on the other side. Starting off with the little turtles, he's a little more lucky with the Mantle of Intelligence.
Yeah, but actually we can see that they both use the Root Footman for the Scout. And actually I think so far they have already know each other, what is your position, even though they didn't see each other.
Now they will see it. So no super fast tech on both sides. TH in the base with an arcane tower upgraded already. Romantic does the same now. So sometimes in Human Mirror we see a lot of harassment with the water elementals, as we mentioned before, and sometimes we see more creeping. On big maps I think one should prefer creeping. Ring of protection for Romantic here as well, so pretty bad items for both except the mantle.
Yeah, but it's pretty equal, so I think it's fine for them.
Yeah, I think so. But oh, TH going for the shop already with militia support.
And we will check if Romantic is going to see that. So we will check how Romantic is going to do.
Talisman of Evasion, I think he will sell it. Tome of Experience possible here at the shop and the big ward. So whenever Romantic goes to the shop, TH knows exactly what's going on. And Tome of Experience or not? No, Tome of Agility, the worst he could find. And Romantic not doing too much risky stuff. Doing another turtle spot, doing another ogre spot.
Yep, and actually it was a little bit mistake for Romantic, was like he do the upgrade was a little bit slow. Because when he got the wood was like 50, he still was like waiting there.
Okay.
So
Oh, and here comes TH with one water elemental, or he has mana for one water elemental and boots, so he's a lot faster than his opponent. At the moment, Romantic a little bit out of position. So he can't really react. His Archmage, yeah, has to walk back, has no real chance. And the base is almost open there. Water Elemental in. Arcane Tower is ready though.
but it's level 2 water elemental, so it's like a big pressure for Romantic now.
I think it's a very good strategy for TH to go for that shop. Here comes Romantic still with a level 2 Water Elemental. The Arcane Tower, there's not enough repair. It tears it down. That's free reign for the Water Elemental in the upcoming pushes that we will see.
And actually now was like, you see Romantic, the level was like still level 2, which is disadvantage.
He needs 1 or 3 more experience points. But TH lost a bit of HP here, keeps the Talisman of Evasion. At this point, could be pretty good. Still no mana. I wonder what... okay, he can attack with the Archmage himself. Sends the Footman back in to prevent the second tower to come up. So
It's a surround!
Yes, Romantic goes for a surround here. Forces TH to town portal out.
Yeah, I think this is like pretty even because it slowed down the wood of Romantic. But actually Romantic got a perfect surrounded. Got TP, so I think it's even. Yeah,
350 gold gone. And Romantic still has 350 lumber, so it's okay for the double Arcane Sanctum that we most likely will see at the early stage of tier 2. And once again, TH using so many militia to creep, which is of course legit since it's medium armor, they do normal damage. Footman comes in, a little more harass here. But level 4, I think they... staff in!
This is a perfect scout.
He got level 3 before. Can he get the last hit on the turtle? That would be huge. Pendant Brewmaster for TH.
This is like, you know, here comes a little bit different. It's like for Romantic, a little bit slow. Oh, with the Naga. Try to be aggressive.
The Panda has 2 more Breath of Fire. Uses on the Archmage. Turtle's still alive. Archmage super low. And I think he wants to kill the Archmage now, but TH uses a good position there to save his AM.
So we get a turtle? This is crucial.
Romantic got it! The Breath of Fire was too early and the Panda dies there. What a mistake by TH. And now with the Frost Arrow, can he pick up more Footmen? That was brilliant play by Romantic.
So this is like how the game changer was like in a second. So when we thought was like the TH going to Romantic home and take some advantage of like, you know, killing the Arcane Tower and the few Peasant. But now was like with the Naga, with the help of Naga and the perfect timing, the Panda now in the Alta.
I agree. Double Arcane Sanctum on both sides, so it's gonna be breakers. But Romantic in a very, very good position, creeps up to level 4 now with level 2 Brilliance Aura. There's gonna be more and more Water Elementals, but the Archmage tries to be aggressive again, tries to get some last hits and of course steal the ward. If he gets 2 wards, it would be so much map control, but the Naga does a really good job so far.
And actually saved the ass of the Footman.
That's true. So for the late game, the Panda should be better.
player's forces are under
Oh, he
attack.
got the turtle actually. I was wrong. The Naga just got the kill on the panda. And the big invul potion, but there was not enough time to use that potion before he dies.
But to be honest, for the human mirror with the Naga, I
Yeah,
didn't
right?
see that much, you know. I think it's my first time.
I think so. There's usually Mountain King
Mountain
or,
King, yes, or Panda.
or Panda. Sometimes Blood Mage, but very rare.
But with Naga, I mean, with Naga was like, you know, when it comes to the later game, it's not as powerful as,
Yeah.
as Panda.
But on the other side, when there's a lot of spell breakers, then they can burn the mana of the panda all the time. Maybe the damage of the Naga is better then?
Oh, so it seems like Romantic is going to be more aggressive. The
Looks like an expansion, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be level 4 for him, level 2 on the Naga. Frost Arrow available. I mean, Fork Lightning available.
Oh, it seems like if you see TH, it's also building up the power in the expansion.
Okay, no workers yet. Ah, they're moving out of the base now. So both players going on a tier 2 expansion. Of course, a little risky. What position do you like better? The one of TH or the expansion of Romantic?
I prefer the Romantic because, you know, actually now, position is one thing. The second thing is that he's a little bit faster than, than TH.
I agree.
So you see TH now is just like, you know, still not building up the expansion.
He has 800 gold, now he goes for it.
Yeah.
And level 4 Archmage for Romantic, level 4 Archmage here on the Archmage, on TH's side as well. This is, I think, a lot closer than most people expected, if they are not familiar with Romantic's good mirror match.
If I don't know if Romantic can go directly to the expansion, but yeah, the TH is behind, so he dare not to do that.
Okay. A little fight in the middle, Breath of Fire doesn't hit too much.
But Romantic didn't got the breaker, but TH already got it.
TH is supply stuck though, 42 supply, and he's waiting for his expansion to finish. But this fight, I think Romantic can take it, man. 6 supply advantage.
But TH was very smart by sending 2 footmen to the expansion.
Yeah.
So we check if Romantic can
A
stop
player's
it
forces
immediately.
are under attack.
I think he has defend on his footman, right? To get rid of the damage.
The Arch Magic is there, so it's
Good
okay.
reaction.
You also got a tele spot, so no problem. Can come back right away.
Yeah, really good mobility. This staff, for the second time already, is showing the value. And saving Romantic here a bit. Oh, Panda was slowed again. He does have double slow now.
Oh.
And he's in trouble. Might
Did
be
he use
forced to-
the involve?
Yeah, micro is good. But he's moving back in, blocking himself there a bit. There was a lot of damage on that Panda. And the Naga, +9 already. Maybe you should move over the claws as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
57 supply for Romantic. That Breath of Fire was good, but it's only level 1. He needs a little more experience for level 3. Then it's great, because there's not too many breakers yet. The spell being used. Naga again with massive right clicks. Have we another Fork Lightning? There is Fork Lightning available. Uses it on the casters though, and that Breath of Fire gives him level 3. TH's army all of a sudden a lot better.
And actually for I got the 2 priests.
Nice. That's
Romantic
really
lost
good.
about like three footmen, but TH lost 2 priests, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a
See.
better trade since you don't want the footmen anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, you start doing them and rotate them out for spellbreakers. Next Breath of Fire was really good. A lot of healing used onto the priest already. And TH is struggling, but the expansion is up, so he goes above 50 supply as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do we see tier 3 by one of the players? Nope, but more fights. This is where Human Mirror is really awesome. This non-stop fight in the Panda. Again,
And
this time with Fork Lightning.
Oh, it's like TH was like just keep the Panda positions like so well. Every time it seems like going to die or use the invo, but he was just like, you know, hang around with like, you know, a temptation.
Yes, that's right. No mana on the Naga anymore. No Fork Lightning. She just hit level 3, so that could have been
But
way
to be
worse.
honest, I kind of like Romantic the choice of the Naga, because the Naga was like, you know, the arrow can slow the unit. It was like not that kind of effect like the, you know, like the bolt.
Yeah.
But if he slowed the priest, he can take it. So
Right.
it is pretty good.
A lot of mana stealing now for him and big experience. What's TH trying to
The
react
item.
this? Doesn't have the best position now. Water Elemental harassing here. Doesn't do too much though.
So what?
Oh, he's
TH?
pushing this.
Ah.
TH wanted to go
TH
for the
try
red
to
buff.
try to crit with the creeping. Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Good timing for Romantic. Gets rid of the Arcane Tower. But no damage to the economy so far. Big thing in Human Mirror, who goes to level 5 first? So far they're very, very even. More spell rec. Do we have upgrades already? Let's check. TH000 and 00 for Romantic as well. No tier 3. He's building Rifleman.
Rifle.
A player's forces
rifle.
are under attack.
For Human Mirror, this is very rare as well.
Yeah, very rare. And actually, I don't know if this is like, you know, like something changing lately.
Yeah.
Because when we play against this Night Elf, and they also was like to use the Rifleman,
Yeah.
which they didn't do before. But now I think their understanding of the Rifleman was like it can kill the Dryad. The Dryad, because when
Yeah.
the Dryad go directly to your place, your mortar team can do nothing, but the Rifleman can help you a little bit.
That's true. So another breaker fight. 72 versus 69. Fork Lightning hitting. Panda comes in. No, that was nice. But he gets so much mana burn from that feedback of the breakers. Romantic has to retreat a little. Archmage out of position there, but he can't capitalize. Panda, or another Breath of Fire, but doesn't hit too much. The priest can heal up pretty well against this.
Most important thing is like the Romantic got the healing, the score for healing.
Forces are under
So we check 9 now that and also the upper population.
Yes.
So TH was like I think in the disadvantage right now.
Panda does have no mana anymore. Second heal scroll has been used by Romantic, but he needs to kill more stuff here. His army is all over the place while TH has a good blocker line. Calling for the militia, takes care of it immediately. Now level 5 for Romantic's Archmage. TH is not, and now it's 900 HP on those Water Tauren.
And also the expansion was like keep disturbing by the water elemental. Only three pieces was like doing the job.
Naga level 4, the Panda still has the big invul, but it looks like Romantic is taking this thanks to the 2 heal scrolls he got. 6 supply advantage, but reinforcements are coming faster for TH. From the back, we see it here. Level 4 on the Naga now, more damage for her. Can he keep them? 82 supply for Romantic. Goes high upkeep now.
And TH is only 72.
Wow, he needs to kill though a lot more. Naga now is really good for that damage. For the right clicks to finish the breakers off. Ooh, Breath of Fire was massive into the priest though. But will he pay for that with his life? So far it doesn't look like it. TH is in trouble. TH is in huge trouble. This time it is the Invo Potion. He goes for the Naga, trying to force a town portal or anything, but the Archmage stands so strong. There's gonna be another Water Elemental soon, and it's still the level 3 versus level 2 advantage.
And actually the most important thing is like we can take a look at the priest. It seems like Romantic got much priest than TH.
Yeah.
It was with the help of Naga because Romantic keep focusing on the priest with the Naga arrow.
Romantic is doing taking so much risks in this game, but they all pay off. Next Breath of Fire into all the priests, that was nice. But how long can he withstand this? The priests are doing a phenomenal job of healing everything up. Finally level 5 for TH. He was waiting for it long. The Panda again in trouble. No items on him anymore, but the Naga too has to get back here. Thank God for him that he has the boots. Otherwise it would have been her dead, I think.
Is it too late for TH to go level 5?
Yeah, Archmage!
And
so much
here comes the
damage!
Naga! Oh!
forces are under attack.
The Archmage died.
Without the first hero, what does he want to do? No Brilliance Aura anymore. Romantic saves the Naga. Still TH in the game, but for how much longer?
Look at these 2 water elementals, such a priest, such a beast.
900 HP. That was absolutely key to get to that level 5 way earlier than your opponent. Level 4, the Panda only now, but it will take him so much time to get his Archmage back on level 5. And he calls for GG!
GG! So I think it was like, I almost can see my beers with that.
Well, it's TH's map choice now, but Romantic is really impressive. I didn't expect him to be that strong. He looks very confident here now.
And to be honest, you know, there's something that I mentioned at the beginning was like, why Naga?
Yeah.
Why Naga? So far, I think we can figure it out a little bit was like with the Naga. You can actually slow the priest. You can focus on any unit because they're all slow.
Yeah.
And actually on the human mirror, you never go the the sources, the
Yeah.
slow, because you got spell breaker,
Yeah,
you
exactly,
can
you
like
take 'em,
steer
yeah.
back and up and back,
Yeah.
up and down. So the error was like actually kill a lot of the priest, and we can check at the end of the day was like you see Romantic got more priests,
Yeah.
He doing healing, doing their job was like dispel the water elemental, and also was like keep focus on Panda. So Panda was like got slow, and the spell breaker was like taking the mana.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can check at the very last at the Panda. It was like his function is no bigger than the footman.
I think so too. The Panda, the Breath of Fire, was not too strong. It was very long, only level 1. So
Yep.
the priest heal up the entire time.
Yep.
But Fork Lightning is not too many units to hit, but it's
yeah,
stronger.
But it's stronger, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And also was like because of the Breath of Fire, because your Panda always have to take care of position, you cannot go that up. Sometimes you want to do the Breath of Fire, but you dare not because the Naga's out there. So even though you make it, but it was like not that big damage for the cost of the Breath of Fire.
Yeah,
And
I
also
agree.
Romantic, very crucial thing was like two scroll of healing.
I think even 4.
Oh yeah, at the end he
Yeah.
also buy
Yeah,
2
exactly.
more.
So he could pressure more. He didn't have to go back to heal up or whatever. That was really good. Romantic Man keeps on keeps on being impressive. Also in the game against Remind, he was so aggressive the entire time, right? I really like that.
But I think it was like, being aggressive is good, but when it is something like, it's written on your face, you're going to be aggressive. So I have to like build more tower, I have to build more footman or something like that. So this, when something become like common, it's like, you do not have like surprise or something unexpected. So your
Yeah.
opponent got your number. So
And the Staff of Teleportation in the mid game was also a very cool choice.
yeah, very
So
awesome.
that caused the kill on the Panda. And because the Panda was dead, he couldn't get up to level 3 that fast, so the Breath of Fire was slower. Really nice usage. Next map is Twisted Meadows. Also another big map.
Twisted Meadow, for Twisted Meadow, it's like when TH, I remember TH faces Yumiko, TH like to steal the priest.
Okay.
Yeah, steal the priest was like he normally try to get more was like the priest and also the berserker. But at the moment, if like when you face a situation, you have to go for the footman, the shield at the very early beginning. Otherwise, you cannot defend because you will get a mass like merchandise come to your home.
Yeah, that's true. No Shadow Priest on Turtle Rock, but now on Twisted there is one, and they are so important. I remember WEC, where Hawk was so good. That was one key to his victory, to steal the Shadow Priest.
Exactly, WEC. I think it was like Hawks. I think it's Hawks is best performance in China. I think he got like
third place,
run up. So third place.
Yeah, third place.
Yeah. But it was like
Reprisal was second.
Oh, Reprisal was second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I'm when my age became older, your memory was like not that clear. But of course, not to mention you're comparing with the Wikipedia of World Cup of Europe.
Of course. How old are you now?
If some girl asks me this question, I would like to say, okay, I would like to answer it. But since it's Neo, but okay, no problem. Yeah, 27.
27. That's not old.
If any of the audience was like watching the game or something like that, but it has to be like, of course, it, female. I'm thinking I'm straight, Yeah.
Are you looking forward to spend the night with Ugri in the same room tonight?
It was like yeah. I think with the it's a double bathroom. So I think with the protection of Remo Neo and also Jeremy, so I think I'm safe. I'm pretty safe.
Okay.
And the Naga saved the ass of the footman. I think my ass will save you guys.
I have to get you back to Germany somehow. I will put you in my suitcase and bring you.
Suitcase. And yeah, definitely. So, okay, here he comes. Romantics versus TH, it would be Triumph or a Villain.
See, Romantic leading this. I still can't believe how good it was. And TH, pressures on him now. He would drop to the lower bracket together with Fly and Shishi. So we see the players one more time as I load up the game. Oh, actually,
And actually, the position we can see Romantic. Romantic was like on the bottom right, and the TH was in the upper right. And actually, this position was like for Romantic, it is slightly better. You know why? It's because Romantic got close to get the priest.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But for TH was like you have to go a little bit far to get it.
But I think TH, will they go for the laboratory first? Yeah, right.
Yeah. But for Romantic got two options. He can go to the laboratory or directly to the merchant, because he can get the priest immediately.
So it's very hard to predict for TH what's going on. But if it was a fast altar. So
Yeah,
he
fast
will
altar.
go-
Both do the fast
yeah,
altar.
both did fast altar, and they will go to the laboratory then. If you find a Tome of Experience, that's almost level 3 for them.
But since they have like changed a little bit of Tomb of Experience, so even though it's not as powerful as before, but it is still the gem item.
Yeah. And it can decide games, because if you get that close to level 3, you can push a lot more. We don't see a tower yet in
So
neither of these.
Romantic still going for the laboratory,
Yeah.
not going to the merchant.
Maybe he doesn't have to creep the mercenary camp, but just take the creeps away and then buy the Shadow Priest, so he saves a little bit of time. Depends on what they find here, I think.
Yeah, there's also a good option too. Let me check what's the item.
Could be game deciding already what drops here. Miu from SK Gaming. Oh, Tome of Experience!
Both? You see both?
Really?
Two?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so funny. They will be so happy right now, and then they meet.
Then they get I got the advantage. I'm going to win it because I got too much experience. But however, the item basically the same. I think both of them will sell it. But maybe for Romantic we not, because you go mass footman or something.
I think
check how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's better for Romantic, because this Scourge Bone Chimes is definitely better for the footman and for the militia than the few.
TH
Lion
tried to get it, but Romantic see it. Romantic will get it.
Ah.
I think directly, yeah. So TH is doing a favor for Romantic.
Yeah, right. He's helping him. Romantic at
Is
the
it
moment
Romantic
not
try
buying
to
it.
creeping? Do the creeping? Oh.
Yes.
But with TH coming?
And there's a shadow. He gets the Shadow Priest now.
Yes.
And TH is creeping this. He can do whatever he wants now. This is easy level 3.
And the big advantage, you got second item will be the big potion of mana.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same. It's 2 water elementals. Scroll of the Beast.
Scroll of
Still
the
good.
Still good, yeah. Because when you do if Romantic buy the Berserker, I think he will do aggressive.
Yeah.
Because with the item.
Water elementals are really good with the Scroll of the Beast. Can do a lot of damage. There is not an arcane tower, not upgraded yet.
Player's forces
Okay,
are
first
under
little
attack.
skirmish here.
Yes, we're going to have this water elemental easily.
Yeah. With this spell, Romantic is in such a good
Yes.
lead now. TH has to snipe him. He gets the Berserker
Yeah,
as
gets the
well.
Berserker.
TH has no chance at the moment.
Oh, he's going to get a footman? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
footman.
that's it. But okay, he has to run away now. There's no way
Yes.
he can fight this.
TH will be in the defense right now.
Wow. What
A
a
player's
great
forces
start.
are under attack.
Unbelievable.
But so far we check. Oh, you see, this is what we call the TH. He goes fast tag.
Okay.
Didn't even go with the Arcane Tower.
Yeah,
This
right.
is so aggressive. If Romantic go directly to TH home, it will be a nightmare.
I think he goes. With the Scroll of the Beast. He does have one more Water Elemental. And the Scroll of the Beast. And there's no
but
Arcane
TH
Tower.
go
Okay, no.
mass footman.
How many does he have? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he got
7.
more resources. But the Romantic didn't. So I think TH so far with the advantage of attack, you see Romantic,
Yeah.
still not doing the upgrade.
Yeah, why not? He has no resources. He invested a bit on the mercenaries and TH didn't.
Exactly. So now so far it's like it's hard to say who's in there. Right?
Yeah, but there's no defense, so the waterments are really good. Is there? How much mana does the dispel cost? I don't really know.
It's going to cost like 75.
Oh, okay, yeah, then he has one more.
But he have to make sure was like if he use it, he can get the water elemental.
Ah,
Otherwise, it's such a waste.
Yeah, it's just waste, exactly. 2 waterments up on both sides, but romantics will expire.
But it seems like for romantic got more kill of the footman level 4.
He's so far ahead.
Yes.
3/4 of a level. And the second Shadow Priest is his too, so he has a lot more mana.
Yes, now he can get it. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
And with the level 2 always health is so powerful for the Shadow Priest.
Oh boy, but the tech is late. He has, like, TH has to win this with tech.
But TH was like it. It depends on how romantic go. If romantic can keep doing the pressing to TH advantage cannot be like that
Yeah.
kind of a big advantage. And the priest escape.
Yeah, right? Still alive.
Yep, 2.
There we go.
Oh, and get another footman. Oh, I think so far I can say romantic got the advantage.
Yeah, a lot. Like 36 supply versus 26. And of course, the Vamp Aura is helping so much in these little fights. He doesn't have to use that much healing. He has the Priest for double heal and double dispel, plus the Berserker for more damage. No defend on TH's side yet.
And you can see TH was kind of afraid he do the upgrade of the defense of the footman because he was afraid was like mass mercenary coming to my home and doing the pressing.
Panda now.
It's a different. But Panda, the issue is like when you're in disadvantage of the Panda, the effect of Panda is not that good because the Breath of Fire you are not like MK or even Naga that you can slow one and kill one. So,
I think he needed something right here, right now. Sobi Mask. That's pretty good.
the item. Oh, it's pretty good.
Archmage coming in again with
So-
a Telestaff.
Again, Naga? We'll see it.
Oh, that would be cool. Is the tech finished already for romantic?
Almost. A few seconds later. Oh, look
He
at this
can kill him
Panda.
with. If he goes for a Naga, he could kill him, but I think he's too slow.
I think still go with Naga. This could be like advantage. We can press
Yeah, but he prefers to go for
Mountain King. Yeah.
All right, so Stormbolt is of course amazing to snipe the priest at level 2. It's just an insta-gip.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he has to get to level 3, so
But you take a look at romantic. All these footmen.
yeah. Is that one,
The
two,
TH only got 2.
the level on the Archmage are really making such a big difference. It's almost an entire level now. Romantic always trading favorably.
Exactly. And also with the help of this item and as I mentioned, this position of this mercenary
Yeah.
camp, it helps a lot.
Yes, but on the other side, TH helped him to get the Merc, so it's kind
Yes,
of
I was like, I just don't understand. If you want to get it, you have to at least send 2, right?
Yes,
you send
exactly.
1, but
Yeah.
how you buy it? I don't get it.
Pendant of Energy for Romantic now, that's one
Oh.
more Water Elemental.
It's perfect for Mountain King.
Yep. Is there again an expansion on both sides?
But TH still keep the item of the Horn of Stormbreath.
Yeah, right, the entire game.
But I think nobody really likes it except WFZ.
I think it's so weak. I don't know why they keep it.
Yeah, I'm making that kind of jokes like the WFZ always getting the item of ring and this is Rapid's item. So I see nobody like it except WFZ. we call WFZ was like the law of the ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a Pendant of Energy for the Panda as well. I think there's a timing now for TH that he has to hit when there's not enough breakers to get rid of the mana of the Panda. And he has to win there, but it's going to be so hard. If there's...
TH plays so aggressive. You are
Oh,
in a
Stormbolt.
disadvantage.
Where is it? There we go, long range, but the position
yes.
is good.
I think this could be the end of TH if he cannot like, defend or something because the expansion is out there. Oh, surrounded, perfect. This is such a TP.
Can he fight out? I don't think so. Can he get a Stormbolt out? No.
But get one more footman. Oh
no
yeah,
Breath
one
of
more
Fire.
footman and one more priest. But where are you going, romantic? Oh, okay, taking this camp.
He's going to get level 5 with this.
A player's
Really?
forces
Yeah.
are under attack.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course.
But why go back?
He wants level on the Mountain King.
He's so smart that he know that TH already got the expansion. So I think TH is in dangerous. If you cannot successfully get us like 1 minute of the gold harass, you are losing the money because this expansion didn't come back for all
So
the cost.
Mountain King found one of mana stealing, and Slippers got level 2.5.
Yes, we got 2 berserker. This is also he sell the item of the beast,
Oh, okay.
but it's okay. Oh, it also go for that.
This could be the
Oh,
end.
why you go for that? You can just push and kill.
10 supply advantage for Romantic. This could be the end for TH.
And look at this control. This panda was like, I try to kill more at the same time. but
Yes.
cannot. The tower is so crucial. Can't get it. Okay, this tower,
He needs repair
With-
though.
but cannot. No chance.
No, Panda comes
Oh,
in.
panda surround.
Almost.
He got involved.
Heal scroll for Romantic again. He went to the shop and staffed him with the staff again. And he used it and saves that shadow
The berserker.
berserker with it. Level 5 again for Romantic. And stumbled on the Panda to zone with him. Militia support coming in. Romantic has to retreat here.
And we can check the population as like, it's almost even.
Stumbled again.
But it's a level 3 panda, so powerful, so it's such a hard time for Romantic. Isn't Romantic have to retreat?
With the
But
water
but
elemental-
it's a level 5.
yeah, with the water elementals it should be.
So I think he can hit and run, just hit and run, just kill some, get some, and then go back. Because if your fire cannot, kill the army immediately.
The Mountain King started the mercenary camp with level 1 and now he's level 3 already. Oh, that was a big breath of fire. But Romantic had so many kills here.
Exactly, we check
yes,
that. He
yeah.
tried to get one more? Okay. It's pretty safe.
Yeah,
TP.
another priest dead. Woohoo! They're fighting.
So
And Romantic expansion is up as well.
yes, so I think so far for Romantic was like I have to say this like kind of big advantage because you have no advantage of the level, you have no advantage of economy, and take a look at the Mountain King is going to be level 3.
And the Mountain King later on will be so much better than the Panda. Once there's 6 breakers maybe, I think the Mountain King is just way better.
And basically for TH one thing is like he didn't got that much damage at the same time as Romantic because you got 2 berserker, you also got was like the Shadow Priest, also the breaker, but for TH only got the breaker and the panda.
Yeah, and here we go again. Oh, there's still no tower.
And this
Okay.
is a good timing. You have to TP right immediately.
Definitely.
If not, I
Where's he
think.
he's going to creep.
Oh, why
What?
you don't TP?
He wants
Because
level 5.
he dare not. He dare not to TP. I think. Without the help of the. Dare not. Oh, TP.
Yeah,
You have to keep it. You have to keep it.
He leaves the footman there to do some more damage, but it's not enough. Okay.
But I think this is the end of TH. You look at this army. Look at this population. It was like 66 versus 50.
There's a lot of mana on the Mountain King benches
And
as well.
also, so that's reason I was like TH didn't TP immediately because he was wondering, can I beat him? Or
Eh?
will be my death trap.
I think he wanted level 5, now he gets it finally, but it's so late. This army is ridiculously small, and what a surprise, he could 2-0 him here if he doesn't do a major mistake. Stumble on the Panda, there's an invo potion, but if there's lucky bashes, oh, that was big against the priest. But he's backed against the corner, so much control, so much damage
But here
on Romantic side.
Here comes the problem, is like, yeah, Panda can do the area effect, but you cannot kill any unit. But the
Especially
Mountain
if
King was
there's-
like, 1 bolt, 1 unit, 1 bolt, 1 unit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, another priest,
Yeah, and
Who's
another
that?
breaker down. This is the demise of TH. He's gonna go down to the lower bracket.
So you see the Panda was like, keep doing that same action, but nothing.
Oh, here comes reinforcements again, the militia, but he's not using it well. They're just standing there, force the invo potion, another breath of fire, but the priests are healing up and healing up. Only now the militia. He called so many militia here. This might be his last stand. If he loses this fight, he's out.
TH got all the militias, even the gold mine, so he tried so hard to defend this.
Oh my god. Almost level 6 for
Oh,
Romantic
look
here.
at this boat! Panda want to do the breeze of fire, but at the same time that stopped by the boat.
Perfect timing by Romantic. There's still 2 more Stormbolts soon.
So look at this, all this peace, and they was like looking like not even militia, they're just peace, and what can you do peace and
Wow.
level 6. So at
Going
this,
Brilliance Aura 3. Oh, Stormbolt. Does he go for a surround or bash or something? If a
Look
hero.
at
No,
it.
GG!
Yeah, GG, the BM is not on the line in my eye. It's 2-0. So, you know, I was like, you know, for TH, we all know one thing was that TH like to use 9L against his human.
Yes.
Why? Because look at this Romantic try to, you know, I think Foggy have to get some money from Romantic. You still like,
Yeah.
you were stealing my iconic behavior. But I think Romantic deserve it, right? It was
Yeah.
like aggressive, it was like doing like pretty good. All the time, no any big mistake.
Yeah, TH usually on stream he's so confident and never shows concerns, but this looked really worried.
This was like at this moment I have to say was like it's like the better level of Yumiko, because for Yumiko people always say it's like hesitate. Why you don't just attack? Why you stay there? But for Romantic, it's so, you know, determined.
Yeah.
And also check the timing was like going to TH. It was like perfect. And TH was like, you know why TH was creeping? I think he was like hesitate. Should I go there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
in Walker 3 we got the map called Death Trap, right?
Yeah.
This could be
This was his death trap.
my Death Trap.
Yeah. That's
And even with all the militia, with the gold mine, was like coming, and we also see the TH was like, you know, it was like nervous because the microcontrol. At the end of the day, you check it, the militia were just standing there.
Yeah.
Not until this last second was like, oh, where's my militia? They're just standing there, standing. It was just like, you know, sit back, relax, and enjoy
Yeah.
for the militia.
You will get beers for sure.
For sure, yeah, definitely.
But wow.
So yeah.
This is what we have. The quarterfinals are over. The winner bracket semifinals are Infi versus Foggy and 1-2-0 versus Romantic. In the lower bracket we have Fly, Shishi, Life and TH. And those will be our next two games. Night Elf versus Orc first. But TH, man, GCS is just not his tournament, right?
Yeah, so far for TH, I think he didn't got like really impressive, you know, performance in GCS.
Yeah, last time he lost against Foggy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Foggy was like amazing with the Chimera, you know. We have yeah.
All right. It was cool to cast with you, man. Your dream has come true.
Yeah, dreams come true 50%, and yeah. So yeah, I have to get this back to the professional one.
All right, we go into a little break here. We will be back with Fly versus Shishi. Will the former champion stay alive, or will he leave this tournament after day 5? Stay tuned, guys. We will be back with Remo and me, and maybe Chatwin as well. Bye. Bye.